Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a mukbang slash get to know me, since I didn't do it in my last video, and I forgot to do it in my last video. Yeah, but I also have my cousin on the phone. She's filming too. She's filming for her channel. I'm gonna put her channel in the description down below, like right under my socials and stuff. And hey y'all, she is filming for her channel too. But yeah, I'm gonna put her channel under like all my socials and stuff, just so like if y'all want to go subscribe to her, y'all can subscribe to her. I'm gonna also put her like in the title of the video, just so that in case anybody has trouble with the link, they could tap that. But so yeah, like I said, we're gonna be doing a mukbang and answering questions. And all of these questions I'm going to be answering off of like the replies that I posted, or the replies from my TikTok story, because I don't have Instagram, so I couldn't do it on Instagram. And I wasn't using my mom's. So, yeah. But let's just get started with the video. So, today we have Chick-fil-A. I got a 12-count Chick-fil-A nuggets. I kind of already had two. I was hungry before I started filming. So, we got a large mac and cheese. Love me some of Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm going to put y'all on to my combo for my mac and cheese. Or not my mac and cheese, but for my Chick-fil-A order. Because there's a specific, like, way that I eat all this together. And then I got a large fry with a large lemonade. Yeah, we love Chick-fil-A lemonade. So good. Alright, so the first question I'm starting with. Oh, also, some of these replies are from TikTok, but for some of these people, they had my number. So they just like also texted me replies just in case. For some people, my TikTok, like my story, it wouldn't let them reply to it, so they just texted me. But for the first question, I have all of them saved. Hold on. There's not a lot of questions, but there's a good amount, pretty much. Like, yeah. So the first question is, oh, I have them in my favorites folder. The first question is longest relationship. Well, I'm currently in a relationship right now. It's 3 months strong and going. But my longest relationship has been, I'd say, probably about 6 or 7 months. Honestly, if I had to give y'all advice on keeping a long, healthy relationship, obviously I'm not no like obviously I'm not like no professional or nothing, but what works in my relationship now is having good communication. You always need, thank you you always need good communication when having a relationship, because if there's no communication, there is nothing between y'all. Especially, same with trust. If y'all don't got trust, y'all don't got nothing. And me and my boyfriend, we got into like a little thingy where we, like, it was when we first started dating, so like we trusted each other but not fully, and we worked through it because we talked about it, we communicated about it. We took our space from each other, and then we communicated. Space is also a very good thing. If you are angry or you are in an argument with your significant other, your spouse, whoever, take your space. If you need to really like rethink everything that happened, if you need to just basically like chill out, regroup yourself, do that. Because I'm telling y'all, space will be a key thing along these 3 things. Space, communication, and trust are all 3 key things in a relationship. At least with my relationship, those are the like key 3 things. And so far, so good. And yeah, that's basically, I kind of forgot what I was gonna say, but that's kind of where I was getting at with that. And then the next question is healthiest relationship. My healthiest relationship today, and out of every relationship I've been in, out of every serious relationship I've been in, which is at least, well, now 3 of them. I've had 2 past serious relationships, but with this one, this is the healthiest relationship I've been in. Like, when I tell y'all, I've never had a man get me flowers, never had a man get me Christmas gifts, think about Valentine's Day, worry about my birthday, even though my birthday's in August. But I've never had anybody, like, worry about that. It's always been like, oh, well, you're my girlfriend, and that's it. Like, it's literally just a label. But with him, he, like, goes to the extreme for me. He orders me food, gets me flowers. He bought me shoes for Christmas with a bouquet of flowers. If I can find a picture of my bouquet of flowers, I'll insert it, like, right here. But, yeah, he's honestly the healthiest and best relationship I've ever been in. And it has been so great for my mental health. It has been so great for my well-being. I personally feel like if I hadn't met him, I don't know where I'd be. Just because before I met him, I was really depressed. I was going through a lot. I was struggling, like, really struggling. And honestly, I really don't know where I'd be without him. So, yeah, that's like, yeah, that's been my longest, not longest, oh, I just got 2 of the questions mixed up. That's been my healthiest relationship. But I'm gonna put y'all on real quick to my little Chick-fil-A combo. Like, y'all, I don't think y'all understand how good this combo is. So, you gotta get y'all, if you got fries of any some sort, you gotta, like, take the bag, right? You take the bag, and then there's some sauces and stuff in there. So, to any headphone users, PSA, this is going to be very loud. I am going to be folding the bag real quick. Okay. So now that I've folded the bag, you want to take your fries and you want to dump them out on the bag. And after you dump them out on the bag, you want to at least look for the first or second biggest fry. So this just happens to be my biggest fry. So I'm going to take the fry, and then I'm going to take a tiny scoop of mac and cheese. Oh, that's kind of big. Like this much, because it's not that big of a fry. I'm going to put it on top of the fry, or I'm going to add a little bit more just to like get the corner and stuff. But I'm going to add a little bit more. So far your fry should look like this. Fry, mac and cheese. And then next, you get a nugget, and you put a nugget on top of your mac and cheese and your fry. And then you just enjoy the deliciousness. Oh yeah. That is so good. Okay guys, so my video paused because my alarm went off on my camera and my phone. But yeah, my alarm went off from my medicine, so that's why the video paused. But back to what I was saying, back to the questions. I was putting y'all onto my combo. If it cut out while I was in the middle of talking before, I kind of already ate it, but you get you a fry, a little bit of mac and cheese, and some nuggets, and that's the combo. And you have, obviously, you gotta have your bev, because if you get food with no bev, how are you eating with no bev? I mean, I'm not judging, but y'all mouth don't get dry? Y'all don't be like, eating with no bev? That's just me. That's all I'm saying. But back to the questions, because I feel like I'm just yapping now. So the next question was my favorite scent. And my favorite scent, actually, I could show y'all. I just have to like figure out. Oh, I put it in my school book bag. Hold on, guys. I'm grabbing it out of my school book bag. Oh my god, guys. My school book bag is Kuromi. It's so cute. She's also kind of messy right now. So we're not gonna open her up because she's just full of my school stuff. And again, a mess. And probably some breakfast from this morning. Not gonna lie. Because sometimes them breakfasts be bust, but sometimes they be trash. Like, don't get me started on my school's breakfast and lunches. Because, ooh, I could go on about that for days. It is. That's how I feel about that. But this is my favorite scent. It is the, I don't know if y'all can see it because like my light is pink, but it's the Sol de Janeiro in number 40. And it like smells like flowers almost. It does have a florally scent. It's like flowers with a mix of, I don't know, but it smells really good. Does it say? No, it just says made in US with globally sourced ingredients. Wait, no. On the side it says slip into silk sheets with intoxicating yet delicate notes of black, amber, plum, vanilla woods, and musk. Where does the musk chime into this? Because this smells like heaven. This does not smell like musk. This smells like, I feel like musk gives off that like manly smell, but this does not give off manly. This gives off very feminine, very girly, very cutesy, very demure. That's what it reminded me of. So that is my favorite scent. I have to get more because as y'all can see, I only got this much left. My mom stole my other Sol de Janeiro, but I forgot the number. It's like the main scent that everybody be going for in Sol de Janeiro. Oh, the 62. That's what it's, the 62. My mom took this one. It's the loading. I will try to show you. I'm gonna also insert the product picture here too, just in case y'all can't see. And if you want me to, yeah, you can't really see because my brightness, it was all the way down. Yeah, I don't know why you can't see. But she took that one, and I also have another one, but I don't know where that's at right now. It's the blue one. So if y'all know what number that is, comment down below. It's supposed to smell like the limited edition one that came out a while ago. I also forgot the name of that one. So, sorry. I just don't know the names of them. But the next question is the best advice someone has given you. And honestly, the best advice someone has given me is from my friend Nina. Love you, girl, so much. Nina, if you're watching this, I miss you. Come home. Yeah, I really, really miss you, girl. Like, we need you back here. But my favorite message from her, or like the best advice I've ever gotten from her, was I was struggling really bad at the time. I was struggling with I am going to talk about topics of, and so if you do have issues with this, or like if this triggers you, I'm going to put a timestamp right here of where you guys can go to like skip past that part. But I was very much so struggling with this type of stuff at the time, and the best advice she ever told me was, don't try to take your life because somebody else, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, how like, I can't not, you know, like when your messages just don't back up and they're supposed to. Yeah, my messages ain't backed up. So like the message I'm looking for from her is, I can't find it. So I'm gonna do a different message from Nina, which it's not really advice, but it is literally my favorite message from her. I have it as my background. I have it in my favorites folder. I just look at it every day. And it was from July 24th at 2 o'clock in the morning. She said, "Hey girl, I just want to let you know that you are so loved, baby. I love you." And honestly, that really stuck with me because at the time, me and Nina, we didn't really talk like that. We weren't as close as we are now. And just hearing that from somebody that I wasn't really that close with, it really made me feel like I had some support, even though I didn't really know her like that. It made me feel loved because at the time, I did not love myself. I did not love who I was. It just really it really stuck with me. And I really thank her so much for that message every day. Because if I didn't have it, I don't know where I'd get my motivation from every day. Oh, wait, I lied. I have another message on my background. I have 2 messages on my background. I have Nina's message, and I have a message from my friend Joaquin. It was when I was going through a breakup. He had, like, we were texting about it, and I had, like, told him what was going on. And he was like, "I wish you nothing but happiness going forward." And obviously, again, that's not advice. These are not advice. But, like, just at that time, I was also really struggling. I thought I knew who I was. I was trying to figure myself out. I was trying to do what I could, but yeah. So that message really stuck with me, and I am so thankful for that message every day too, because whenever I see it, I always think of like just what I can do to make somebody else's day brighter. So yeah. And then the next question is, what is one accomplishment you are most proud of? Honestly, I don't know. Like, there's a couple things I could be proud of, but I can't really put like a name to it. I feel like my one accomplishment that I'm proud of is being, it says it on my widget, so I'm going to base off my widget on my app, but it says I've been 697 days free from. So that is one of my biggest accomplishments, and I'm forever thankful for that because I don't do that anymore. I don't harm my body anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick bite of my mac and cheese real quick. I'm gonna drink to the bev. And we're gonna keep going with questions. Okay, so my next question is, excuse me, who/what is your biggest inspiration in life? I have a couple inspirations. I would definitely say my mom, just because she's been through a lot. She's been through like going through the army, to getting emergency surgery, to, I would say that, but I don't know if she wants me putting that on the internet. Hold on, I'm gonna pause, go ask her if it's okay if I can put it in my video, and then I'll come back to y'all. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I got permission from my mom. She said it was okay. So basically what I was saying was, before I said it was too personal, when my mom was done with her emergency surgery, after she got out of the army, she was told when she was around 24 or 25 that she couldn't have kids. And obviously that crushed her. She had wanted to have kids so bad. She wanted to have kids so bad. And then obviously, like, here I am. So when she was 25 into 26, she went through the IVF process. And, well, her and my dad went, I don't know how IVF works. I'm just saying her and my dad went through the process, but really she went through the process of it, because, like, yeah. it's basic common sense. But after she like went through the IVF process, they had like did 2 eggs, me and a boy, and had the other egg survived, I would have been a twin. I would have had a twin brother. And I think, honestly, I think it really would have been cool to have a twin brother, because like, imagine what it's like to have a twin who's a brother. Like, if you are watching my video right now and you are a twin, let me know what that's like, because I've always wondered, like, if my brother had survived, what would being a twin be like? It just seems like I feel like watching YouTube videos, I've always seen like people who are siblings or like twins or like some sort of that always butt heads, but at the end they're always so close. And I've always wanted to experience that, because me and my siblings, we have a major age gap between us. Like, me and my older sister, we're 6.5 years apart, where me and my younger brother we're 16.5 years apart. And that's crazy, because he's just a baby. But it's okay, because I get to watch him grow up, and I get to go through all that. So that's exciting. And then, after my mom had me, obviously I was the only egg that survived. But after my mom had me, I was really sick as a baby. Like, right after I was born, I was put into the NICU and stuff like that. I had a really bad infection in my body. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I had a really bad infection, and I had asthma really bad as a baby growing up and stuff like that. I still have asthma, but it's not like that bad. But yeah, but I feel like I'm saying but a lot, guys. Sorry. But yeah, basically, when I was born, yeah, I was sick and stuff like that. I was in the NICU for a week, and then I got to go home. So yeah, I'd say my mom's been through a lot of hardships, and those just being some of them, and that is why she's my biggest inspiration. Well, one of my biggest inspirations. I also feel like my dad is one of my biggest inspirations, just because of what he does for his line of work and stuff like that. I don't want to like put his job out there, because I feel like that's too personal. Like, I don't know, I'm not saying like anything bad, but I'm just saying that's putting jobs out there, that's really personal. Because say I were to get hate and I put my dad's job out there, y'all could send hate to his job. I'm not saying y'all would, I'm just saying in general. I'd rather be cautious. That's the word. But basically, my dad is also one of my biggest inspirations, because of what he does for his line of work. He helps people every day. He's able to just do the thing that he's always wanted to do. And I truly love that, because he's seen a lot of things with his job. A lot of traumatizing things. And I feel like if that were me and I had to go through that, I would have quit on the spot, because I can't deal with that. I am emotional. I'm sensitive. I am a crybaby. You say something to me and it just affects me the wrong way, or it affects me a certain way, I will start bawling like a baby right then and there. I love how she agrees. Me too. But that's real. Like, it's just emotion. It's who you are. But yeah, I'd say those are my biggest inspirations to answer that question. Well, my biggest inspiration in life. I feel like those answer my question, or those answers answer my question. Jeez, guys. Like, I'm struggling to talk today. Like, talking is just not my thing. On to the next question. What is the most important lesson you've learned in your life? Not to trust everybody you talk to. I am telling you, because I recently went through this and I recently learned this. Do not trust everybody you call your friend. They will talk about you behind your back. They will say all these things about you. They will say horrible, horrible things about you. And then act completely like, basically two-faced. And I just really feel like I have been through that too much with any of my friends. I feel like with all of my ex-closest friends, I've been stabbed in the back. Or like effed over or disrespected, and I just feel like I'm very tired of that. I don't want to deal with that anymore. So I'm just at this point taking care of myself. Like, if you're gonna act the way towards me, I'm gonna cut you off, and that's how it is. If you don't like it, that's not my problem. That's how I feel about that, honestly. Because again, not everybody's gonna be your friend, not everybody's gonna want to be your friend, not everybody's gonna like you, and not everybody has to like you. You just have to be yourself. And if people like you for being yourself, then those are the people you choose to keep in your close circle, and that you truly should. I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but the people you should truly keep close to you, because at the end of the day, if you don't have those people in your life, you have no one besides your family. And I feel like having a social life and friends is very important when growing up in your teen years. So, yeah. And then the next question is, what is your favorite quote or Bible quote and why? So, me personally, I love reading the Bible. Like, I find it so calming, so peaceful. I find a lot of peace within myself when reading the Bible, because I feel like God is teaching me things that other people wouldn't be able to. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you understand, you understand. But my favorite Bible verse is Mark 3:26. And every, like, depending on the Bible that you get, it's not always gonna be the same quote in every, like, in the same, what's it called? In the same Bible, because there's different versions of it. So, in the version that I read, I'm not entirely sure what version I read, just because it is a, like an app that I read off of. I'm trying to find the exact quote, just because I've read so many different versions of it that, yeah, it confuzzles my brain sometimes. But my favorite quote is Mark 3:26. And if Satan rise up against himself and he be divided, he cannot stand but hath an end. And I personally love that quote, just because to me, I feel like when he says, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, it's basically like, to me, it's like, if I let all the hate get to me, I'm going to be divided between positivity and negativity. And that's personally what I don't like being stuck in between positivity and negativity, because I don't like being a negative person. Being a negative person brings negative energy to your aura and your, like, spiritualness, and I personally I don't like that. I don't mess with that. But at the end, where it's like, he cannot stand but hath an end, I personally feel like if Satan is dividing himself and he chose negativity over positivity, now I'm not saying that's what he did, I'm just saying this is my opinion. If he were to choose negativity over positivity, he cannot stand but hath an end, because negativity only brings bad things into your life. Negativity can lead you down the wrong path in life, and I personally feel that so close to me, because at one point I was going down the wrong path, and I was able to see the light at the end of that tunnel and get out of there and be able to guide myself on the right path in life. I'm just very, very thankful that I was able to do that when I did, and that I was able to make my relationship with God stronger and stuff like that. So that is definitely one of my favorite quotes by far. I want to get it tattooed so bad. I just don't know if I want to get it like right here, or like on my rib cage. I don't know. But the next question is, dream vacation: the Bahamas or Honolulu, Hawaii? Always wanted to go to Hawaii. The sunsets, the rainbows, the dancers. Oh my god, it's just everything about Hawaii is beautiful. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii since I was a kid, and I personally feel like that has always been my dream vacation. I've always wanted to go to the Bahamas because my dad and my stepmom went to the Bahamas. Wait, No, they didn't go to the Bahamas. They went to Aruba. Oops. My bad. No, my bad. I've always wanted to go to the Bahamas just to like experience it and like see what it's like there. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've always just wanted to see what it's like there. And yeah. There's not really much more to that besides I've just always wanted to go. And then for my favorite childhood memory, I don't think I have a favorite, but I can't really think of one off the top of my head, so we're just gonna move on to the next question, which is the strangest thing you've ever eaten. Probably the strangest thing I've ever eaten was a fisheye. Because it was a dare. For $5. I was like 10. I was like 10 when it happened. A fisheye for $5. It was we're not even going to talk about it. It was just gross. Never doing it again. Never eat food for money. That was just a bad idea in itself. But girl, I don't remember. I was like 10. It was, I will say, if it's anything how I remember it, or like not like remember it, but remember what it was, salty. Yeah. So the next question is favorite book. My favorite book, it's not my favorite, but I just started these two, which I just started A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I know you're supposed to read, either you're supposed to read It Starts With Us before It Ends With Us, or It Ends With Us before It Starts With Us. And I just don't remember, but I did start reading this one because I watched the movie before I read the book. Just so like I could see what the movie was going to be like before I read the book, so I could get like not an exact opinion of what the book was going to be about, but a slight, you catch my drift of what the book was about. And then after this question there's 3 more left, but this question is favorite movie. My favorite movie is either Tangled or In the Heights. But not the musical, the movie In the Heights. It was so good. I loved Tangled just because of how she escaped like a controlling parent and was able to get out of the toxic environment. It's not even like escaping a controlling parent. It's getting out of the toxic environment and the toxicity of being trapped for years. That's what I really loved about it. And then with In the Heights, I really love how they portrayed the setting and the theme of the movie, and how it was about Usnavi running his business and stuff like that, the bodega with Sunny, and then having love for this girl, and then like everybody else. I just personally love how that story played out. If you haven't seen the movie, you should. What are you doing? Go and watch it. It's so good. And then the next question is favorite classes. I don't have a specific favorite class. I love my PE/health class because it's the same teacher. And I love Deli. I love her energy. I love her vibe. She's just really like, she has like this radiant, positive energy where when you're near Delgado, you could always feel the positivity. And you walk away from Delgado feeling positive with a smile on your face, happy. If you were sad before, go and see Delgado. She'll cheer you up. She'll make you happy. But I just really love that about her. And like with her classes and stuff, most classes be boring. I'd be sleeping in them. Sometimes I'd be sleeping in them. I just be doing my thing. But with her class, I I sit there and I vibe. Like, she makes it so calm and positive that you're just able to sit there and, like, you're not stuck in your thoughts, but you're just there, you know? Excuse me. And then the next question is best sport to watch. I feel like the best sport to watch is gymnastics or dance or volleyball. And personally, I say like gymnastics first because I used to be a gymnast. I absolutely love watching the gymnastics section or portion of the Olympics. Everything about that really heals my inner child. I don't know what about it is, but it really does heal my inner child. And yeah. With dance, I used to do dance, but that was like, for me, it was a toxic environment. I didn't enjoy dancing anymore, so I quit. And then I literally forgot what I said for my last one. Oh, volleyball. And then for volleyball, I feel a connection with that just because I started playing volleyball earlier this year. My sister used to play volleyball. Volleyball's always had a connection to me, even though I've never like really played for real besides when I played for my team this year. But even then, halfway through the season, I couldn't play because I fractured my knee. But yeah, I personally just love watching it. I feel like it brings a sense of calmness for me. And yeah, that's pretty much all the best sports to watch, at least for me. Oh, and football. Y'all can disagree with me, but if you are an NFL fan, comment your team down in the comments. My team is the Buffalo Bills. Let's go Buffalo. If y'all don't mess with that, that's okay. Unfortunately, yeah. And then my next question, or the next question, is my favorite TV show and why. My favorite TV show is Scorpion. Right now, it is Scorpion. And I seen this like clip on YouTube Shorts where it was like this kid with autism. He had gotten lost and he had like a GPS, not like a GPS tracker, but a tablet that helped him communicate, and they were able to find him. And that honestly got me hooked onto the show at first, and then I started it, and then I really got hooked. And it's about like a bunch of geniuses that work together to solve government cases, and they have their federal agent and stuff like that. It's just so good. So if y'all want to watch it, you can watch it on Paramount Plus. It's so good. It's amazing. Oh, and then that was my last question, actually. So yeah, guys, thank you for like replying with all these questions for me to answer if you did. And thanks for watching my video and eating my Chick-fil-A with me. I hope y'all enjoyed. Comment down below what y'all want to see in my next video. And yeah, that's pretty much it from here. Bye, y'all.